Hey guys, welcome to Frugal Friday. Yo, it is already Friday, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be a double upload because I still haven't finished the other video. Um, um, what the heck? Editing. Sorry, y'all. I gotta get a new binder. Look at this. My binder chunky, and all I did was change the uploads, so I definitely need another one. But let's count this money up. Let's count this money up. Let's count this money up. That here. Let's just see. Hopefully, I chose right this time. Oh, so that's what we're working with, guys. Yeah. So, I don't, I'm not even gonna talk about this card thing anymore because I'm over it. They have a car. They're like, oh, you gotta call the person, the salesperson about the vehicle, and I'm like, why am I calling the salesperson about the vehicle? The car's already sold. I own the car. There's nothing that he needs to tell me. This is not a service issue. I mean, this is not a sales issue. This is a service issue. Like, they just get me running around. So I cannot wait to like demolish them. Like, I'm just getting like so aggravated and aggy with these people. And I really hate dealing with the nonsense. But I was at work last night. Well, no, 2 nights ago, Wednesday. And I was reading uh Joshua. Was it Joshua? Let me double check. Let me double check. Um, I gotta be Joshua. Yeah, so I was in the book of Joshua, right? Now, when I tell you I procrastinated like crazy in getting that chapter done, like I really procrastinated. Like I think the last time I read was like, let me see. I'm saying the last time I read, I picked up this thing. Mm, I picked up the last time before this, January 18th, my boy. What? I mean, between that, I was in the book of Proverbs at the time, and then I came back. But I'm like, bro, you slacking real bad. So the reason why I'm mentioning it is because I realized something about myself, and it was crazy because I used to get frustrated with my son, one of my children, about the same issue. And then I read the Bible, and it was like slapping me right in my face. I was like, come on, bro. Really? POP holding it down? No. So, we're gonna start with our alpha bugs. So basically, I think I'm still kind of having this issue with my son where he'll negotiate with me. And I want to say negotiate, meaning like, well, I'm a millennial parent, so I try my best. I'm not soft raising the kids, but I'm trying my best to at least allow them to be heard, right? Because I feel like at the end of the day, even though they're children, they can still be heard, and not in a way that like I'm allowing you to be disrespectful, but in a way of, okay, I'm allowing you to speak because you might have something to say that might be important, and if I don't open my ears to listening to you, I might miss that. You feel me? And I feel like we're all here on this place to learn, and if we can't learn if we don't listen, right? Because we got two ears two eyes and one mouth, which means we're supposed to be listening and observing more than we be running our mouths. And on here, a lot of us be running our mouths more than we listen and observe. So I try my best to, you know, listen to the children, listen to my children. But so I allow him to negotiate the terms of his homework. He has to get it done, and if he doesn't get it done, he has to do it my way. And my way is crazy because I make you do extra now because you didn't stick to your end of the bargain. So he's that kid that he will bargain with you and not stick to the end of the bargain. And sidebar, look at Atlanta, Georgia, and Chicago. I feel like when these two, when this one get money, this it's like they're in competition or something. Jesus man. But I'm glad Texas got extra dog. I feel like Texas don't be getting nothing. And I love a little Texas. But yeah, so he does this thing where he would negotiate with you and no hold up his end of the bargain. And that shit used to frustrate me real like so bad. When I say frustrate me so bad, frustrate me so bad. And so I told him like I'm not doing any more dealings with you because you don't hold your end of the bargain. Right? And he's like, Ma, come on, Ma, come on. I'm like, nah, you good. I'm not doing this with you. Not today. And so he know he can't bargain with me no more. It's either he gotta come with it done, or he's whatever he's asking for is not getting granted. whereas my other son, he holds his end of the bargain, right? So he'll negotiate the homework, he'll have half of it done. And if he don't get it done, he'll wake up in the morning and do it the next day without me asking him. So he always holds his end of the bargain. So I allow him to still negotiate with me, his terms. And so does my oldest daughter. Same. She'll do her homework without even asking. So she's not even negotiating. She's just coming like, yo, can I go? Because she know, whatever it is that she's asking for, whatever it is I'm gonna ask her to do, is already done. Right? So why am I mentioning this? Because I finished this chapter in the book of Joshua. And basically at the end, homie about to die. You feel me? So he called all the big dogs and they go have this meeting. And he's like, yo, listen, this is a message from Yahuda. You feel me? Yeah, what y'all gonna do is this is what he did, right? And I'm about to be out. Well, he's not saying he about to be out, but basically he know he about to be out. So he's like, listen, um, God did all this stuff for you, and y'all didn't work for it, right? You didn't fight for the land. He gave it to you. You didn't have the crops for the land to eat. He gave you that. Like you basically put no work in, but you still got blessed. You feel me? So he's saying like, yo, y'all got to make a decision, right? You either gonna worship him or you gonna pick your own gods. You feel me? But if you pick your own gods, you on your own, right? And so you go further down into the chapter, and of course they start saying, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna worship him because he did do this for us. They was being accountable for the lack of not doing anything but still getting. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna worship, right? And we're not gonna praise those false gods or whatever the case may be. And so he, right, was like, yo, listen, be careful what you're saying, basically, because God is a jealous God, and we're gonna go into that topic another time and another day. But for right now, we're just trying to skip through so you can understand how I got slapped in the face with the Bible. And so um they was like, no, yeah, no, it's still a go. It's good game. It's still a go. And he was like, yo, I'm just letting you know you're gonna hit the raft, man. And then he was like, yo, he even put it to the point, he's like, yo, this rock is our witness. Like, if you don't do what you gotta do, you better, you know what I mean? Choose well, pretty much. Choose your struggle. And so they were like, yo, yeah. So respectfully, they held their end of the bargain. So that's not the part that slapped me in the face, right? So I was like, dang, they really like held their end of the bargain, because when you look at other parts in that book, people was really not holding the end of the bargain. Even in the book that I'm about to start, the book of Judges, people was wilding. They wasn't holding the end of the bargain. And so I'm writing my notes, right? And I went back to Proverbs where I read, right? I'm pulling out the book because I want to make sure I say the right thing. And this was Proverbs 20:25, where it says, "Don't trap yourself by making a rash promise to God and only later counting the cost." Meaning, like, you making these big promises and you didn't think it through, and then you suffer the consequences because you didn't hold your end of the bargain. So I'm writing and I'm like, yo, this sounds like my son Aiden, right? And I'm like, he never hold his end of the bargain. I say, yo, people was doing this thing since the olden times. Like, yeah, they was wilding. And then I had to look at myself and I'm like, yo, sis, how long it took you to complete this book, like, this chapter? You been said you was gonna read this. You been said you was gonna sit down. You been said you was gonna 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning make sure you dedicate most of that time to Yahuwah, right? What you mean? He's only operating how you operate. So you can't sit here and call your son out. And you did the same thing. You did the same thing. I was like, bruh. Bruh. I definitely, overpromised and underdelivered. And to be honest, I really do hate that type of thing where you overpromise and underdeliver. I genuinely do hate it. But I did the same thing. So I'm like, all right, big man, you got it. Like, I just got slapped right in the face. So now I have to be more mindful and focusing on completing what I said I was going to do. And then I noticed it again when it came down to the cash stuffing. Like, I've been said I was going to upload this video for Frugal Friday from last week. And I done uploaded multiple other videos. And that video is still not edited. And that video is still not uploaded. I am tweaking. So I'm like, yeah, moving forward, I have to ensure that I definitely set the time and the space when I'm doing this stuff so that I can make sure that I hold up my end of the bargain. And even though this is something that I like to do, I feel like when you practice these principles on things that you like to do, it's easier to do it on things that you don't like to do, if you feel what I'm saying. Like if I could go to work every day, if I could, read the word every day, and that's not to say I don't like reading the word. I do. I'm just being real frank and being like, sometimes I don't feel like doing it. Like, sometimes I'm too tired, right? Why not be consistent or go to the gym or anything? I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like cooking. And I won't do it. But I had already said that that's what I was going to do. You feel me? So I was just like, yeah, you got that. You got that. I got to hold it down. And I said, I'm definitely going to talk about people about it, whoever watches my YouTube channel or whatever. So, if you guys are out there, whether you're a believer or follower or not, my encouragement for you guys is to just be consistent and stick with your word. And I tell you, you'll feel better about it. Genuinely, you would really feel better about it. So yeah, that was my story for today. And this happened like 2 Wednesdays ago, and it's still stuck in my brain. But yeah, if you, oh, that too, I forgot. Going back to it, yo, I still didn't put up the challenge for April and March and April, so I gotta do that. Which, to be honest, I am preparing the challenge. It's not like I'm not doing anything. It's just that I haven't mentioned it yet, right? And I don't like to be behind like that. I genuinely do not like to be behind like that. So, you feel me? So I'm gonna make sure I get that done. I'm gonna say the latest Sunday. I feel like Sunday is the time where I do actually have extra time to sit down and get things done. And I think one of the challenges should be done. It's just that I'm trying to figure out, because I had got a package from Baddies and Budgets, and this is an order. Let me not say that. This is an order. This is not a PR package or anything. This is a order for me to that I wanted. And so I caved in and ordered the Keeping It 100 challenge, because I'm already doing a 100 envelope challenge. And once that fills up, I already know me. That tracker is going to be doing its thing for a while in that blue color. So what I am going to do is, I had emailed her because she had sent me this challenge again. She had sent me this challenge again. And I'll show you guys. See? It's the same challenge, except this is one I use, and this is the one I obviously is still in mint condition. So what I'm trying to figure out is she going to send me the 100 and then I have to send this one back? Or is she going to send me the 100 and then tell me to keep this for the inconvenience? Because sometimes she does do that. And depending on what she says or what happens, what I'm going to do is I wind up, if I have to send it back, obviously I'm going to send it back. And if I wind up keeping it, or she allows me to keep it, this is going to be April's giveaway. So that is the update on that. And then the other part of the April giveaway, obviously I'm going to do it in another video so that you guys can see. But yeah, that's what's happening. So it's not like I forgot, but that's what's happening. And I can't wait to December, guys, because I'm genuinely thinking about doing a cash giveaway. 6 prizes total, 2 different categories. I'm already planning it in my head, because I feel confident that the savings challenges that I'm doing, I'm actually completing. I feel confident that I will be able to complete the ones that I intended to complete, so that I'm able to do that cash giveaway. But I can't wait. Genuinely, I really genuinely cannot wait to give stuff away, especially money. Who don't like to give away money? I love to give away money, and I think that's why I'm not rich. It could be other reasons. I probably wind up not being as engaging if I have money, because I'm very kind of like, I don't want to say standoffish, but kind of like I stay inside a lot. So if I had money, I probably would never be outside. I'd probably be in a private jet. I'd probably be in a car. Like I probably would never be outside, just because I got the money and I could do that. So yeah, that's just what it's hitting for right now. And as you guys can see, I am definitely in my pajamas still. That's how much I love y'all. I brush my teeth and then get to talking to you guys. I love you guys. I truly love you guys. But we are in our March and we are finished. We put our last $25, and so we should have $125. And we're going to count that up. This is going to be a lot of fives. That's where y'all went. When I needed fives, you here. All right, let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125. So we got $125. I'm going to transfer fund Tuesdays. So right around the corner. So I have to remember to put $2 in here. Yay! Yo, April, $180. Whoa! All right, so we did that. I'm so happy. Let's go to monthly number 2. where we are done. We got our last. Ooh, we got our last 40. Yay! We have our last 40 to put. What color do I want to color the last bit? Let me do this orange. No, I need a fat one. That those colors look so like summery, strawberry-ish, like a strawberry lemonade-ish. So I'm trying to throw something in there that's not too bright, but bright enough to go with it. Oh, baddies and budgets for the win, because she got the thick orange marker. Looks like a shortbread. Look at this song. Everybody in the club get tipsy. You had to be there. And then Khalees with, my milkshake brings little boys to the yard. And they're like, better than yours. Anyway, y'all play too much. Don't mind me. Play too much. All right, so we completed that one, and we got to put $40 in here, and we're going to count it all up and take it out so it could go into a trace of funds. All right, so we have 100. We're supposed to save 250. We have 100, 200, 2, 4, 6. Huh? 100, 200, 260. 260. I did something wrong, but it's something right at the same time. Mm-mm. That ain't making no sense, beloved. But I like the sense it's not making. April. Mood ring challenge. Mood ring challenge. So I definitely got to put $10 in here too for completing the month of March. I'll probably do it on Transfer Fund Tuesdays. If not, it'll definitely go inside of my Frugal Fridays. Or our Wacky Saving Wednesdays. Petty savings. I want to do Queen's Quest first because I definitely owe 4 weeks of Queen's Quest. So we have 4 cards here. Healthy snacks. Stay $3 if you chose a healthy snacks over junk food. So I did that. I definitely did that. What was the healthy snack that I chose? I think it was popcorners. It was popcorners, yeah. When I wanted some Lay's. Meal deal, save $10 by cooking dinner at home. What did I cook? I cooked spaghetti. This was last week. Fitness Fanatics save $1 for every 10 minutes of exercise today. No, excuse me, mindful breathing. If you guys follow me, well, if you guys watching this, probably did watch my video on Mindful Monday. We had definitely did the exercise, even though the audio was terrible. Yeah. So it says save $1 for every 10 minutes of exercise. Usually I would do a cycling class. It's supposed to be 60 minutes, but your girl be late. So I did one class at 60, so that was $6, and then one class at 40 minutes, so that was $4. 6 plus 4 is 10. So we have 10 plus 2 plus 10 plus 3, and we have 25. So we have to put in 25. I think I'm going to take a... Then we're going to take 5 of these and change up a little bit size over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because I don't like the clips to be too small, because then the binder gets chunky and it's kind of hard to deal with. So we have 25 here. Hmm. 85, not bad. Not bad at all. And we have to pick out for the next time too. We have gotten so far down into the cards that as of late, yeah. So I have the penny savings challenge. Oh no, not penny savings. My cherry fluff dreams. And I think we have another challenge that we're supposed to be completing, but that's not going to be done until Sunday, because it is a Super Saving Sunday challenge. And then we're going to combine all that for Transfer Fund Tuesdays. So what we have left over here is 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. And this challenge in this book is from Baddies in the Bag. So cute, so cute. She's another girl, very pinky, very pink. Like, these girls just make me like pink now, and I was never a pink girl. No, let me not say never. When I was a kid, I was a pink girl, and then I changed up for black, all black. And then now, my favorite color is, as you can see, even my Bible is this color, I promise you. And periwinkle, which is like a purple. So this is not periwinkle, but it's purple. So those two colors together, very lovely, very calm. I call it the calm and majestic vibe. So that was $20, and this is supposed to yield me 40. Which I have, which is 40. Very good, very good. Sorry guys. Oh my god, yeah. And I tell you, I can't wait for June. I was looking at all the lineups in June, like everything that's being completed in June. Y'all, it's spicy as ever. When I say spicy, I mean spicy. So we finished Cherry Fluff Dreams. Oh, and the envelope is from Daisy Budgets, and this is from Amazon. So we are here. We are here with it. But yeah, April's gonna be a good one. But April, May, June, and when June comes, y'all gonna see what I mean. When I was looking at June, I'm like, June. Some of my longer challenges will be finishing. I think the penny savers challenge will be finished too, because I wound up doubling because I miscalculated somewhere, and I'm not sure where I miscalculated, but I did. And so um yeah, I will be doubling up on my penny saving challenges, which will cause me to finish it in June, and that's 600 by itself. And then I think the Color Me Pretty, which I already expressed on Mindful Mondays, that yields you up to $400. That's also completed. So that's 600 and 400. That's about 1,000 right there. What? That's golden. So today for our penny saver challenge, I was supposed to do 16.92. However, I don't have any change. I just have this $20 bill. So it's just gonna go in as it is. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this one was supposed to be like finish it all the way until the end of the year. But as I said, I definitely miscalculated. And so it's going over the year. And so I was like, you know what? Let me just double it up. And by doubling it up, it looks like it was going to like be finished in June. We'll see. I probably miscalculated again, no cap. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Let me take the side dries a little bit. All right. And then we have 7 from here. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because some of these I had already cut in. So where is my things in this pouch? Things in the pouch. I don't know what I did with it. Y'all, I'm out here losing stuff. Oh no. Oh my god. Found it. So we are done, right? But I do have to pick out 2 more cards from Queen's Quest to see what I'm going to complete for the next 2 weeks. Well, this week and the week next week before Frugal Fridays. Well, next week is Frugal Fridays. No, next week is Frugal Fridays. Yeah, I'm all over the place. Okay, save $3 if you listen to an educational podcast. I'm gonna do that. Save $5 and do something nice for someone. I kind of want to keep it on the 30 minutes outside today. That's more mindful. Music time. Music time might be 1. Coffee skip. Gratitude day. Save $4 if you read the story a chapter says over today. So that's what I'm going to do. Keep it in the same realm of activities. So listen to what I have to do is listen to an educational podcast, and I have to read a story or chapter to someone today. So obviously I'm going to take you guys on those little quests. It feels like Sims in a sense, right? Like, have you ever played Sims and you have the whatever you want to do side quests, and then when you complete it, they be happy and stuff. That's how this feels, which is cool. So I don't mind it, but I'll take you guys on my little side quest so that you can see how I did it, because I like keeping it real and actually like being like literally like really factual with it. So um but that is all, guys. So thank you guys for coming to my Frugal Fridays. You guys stay blessed physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I will see you guys on Sunday for Super City Sundays. Bye.